I don't know if you heard about this story, but a 46-year-old man, Abdul Faruqi, lost his life on Sunday after intruders came into his home, demanded valuables, and ended up killing him, essentially executing him in front of his family. These punks also held a gun to his daughter's head. I can't imagine the pain. I can't imagine the thoughts that may have been going through their heads while they're experiencing such a horrific situation. And my heart goes out to them, to the entire Faruqi family. This should not have happened. And I'm also seeing reports that there's more to the story, but based on what we know, these are intruders who came to look for valuables. Are we saying that these valuables did not belong to the homeowner? We don't know. Time will tell. It's also scary, depending on what happens in this case, but based on previous cases that have been trending in the news lately, we want to think about what happens in this country and the justice system. When an intruder comes into your home, you're expected to apply reasonable force. If it's considered unreasonable, you risk going to prison. In this case, the homeowner did not apply equal force and unfortunately lost his life. I'm going to say this. It's a difficult decision to make. Am I going to die or spend the rest of my life in prison? That's the kind of decision the judicial system is forcing people to undertake when they're in a very high pressured situation, filled with emotion, filled with uncertainty, and filled with fear. Have you ever woken up afraid, hearing somebody in your home? Can you imagine the fear of someone invading your home, your private home? And we don't have CASA laws here. It is unfair for a homeowner or anyone, whether or not you're a homeowner, it doesn't matter who you are, that someone can invade your space. You have to make the decision whether or not the type of force you are going to apply to that person when your brain is all over the place, right? Whether or not that force you are applying to that person is reasonable or not so that you can save your life. I'll say this, and I heard somebody say this. I love this thought a few years ago. I heard somebody say it's better to be judged by a jury of 12 than to be carried out by 6. Think about it.